Over the years of doing this mindfulness meditation, the feeling in my toes are different to any other feeling in my body. They're unique. And I've learned how to relax them. Just the way you can relax your hands and relax your back. Sometimes learning how to relax such distant parts as my toes. The toes start to feel pleasant. This is one aspect of meditation which I really emphasize. When the meditation object starts to feel pleasant, then it attracts your attention to stay there. And you get even deeper and more peaceful in meditation. Basically more happy, more energized. So I'm aware of my toes. They're relaxing. And I spread that awareness further up my feet, the soles of my feet, to the uppers of the feet, to the skin, and even imagine the bones inside all relaxing until I can feel like a deep warmth inside my feet. I remember as a kid walking home from school, through snow, and then getting a bowl of hot water and soaking my feet in that hot water. It was so pleasant, my feet could really relax. That's kind of what I'm imagining now. Every muscle, every ligament, even bone, feeling at ease, warm, comfortable, and relaxed. And I don't stop until I can feel that relaxed feeling. And I move my attention upwards to my ankles. It's like I'm greeting my ankles. How are you? And making sure they're as comfortable as I can possibly lead them into. When my ankles feel at peace, I go further up my legs, up past my calves. I don't take any part of my body for granted. As I move up my calves, also including the skin on the outside, relaxing as I go up. And how to relax, you can experiment if you like, but I always notice kindfulness, this combination of kindness and mindfulness, when put together, make kindfulness. The awareness is there, and the kindness, just like I greet an old friend I haven't seen for a while. And when I greet them, smile at them, they relax. Now that old friend are just different parts of my body. I'm relaxing, healing them. And I go past the calves to the knees. I always spend special attention on the knees, because I notice if I meditate a long time, sometimes the knees feel a bit stiff or sore. To lengthen the comfort in the knees, I just give them that kindness. Just imagine there's no strain on them at all. I'm not pushing them. I imagine them sinking into the cushion with no tightness on them, no force, just total relaxation. And then from the knees to the thighs, huge muscles, which I learn how to relax. Just imagine them relaxing. First of all, notice any feeling in the thigh, and then see what makes that feeling more at ease, more peaceful, more comfortable. Sometimes I imagine everything expanding, so there's no tightness or tension anywhere. The solid mass of muscles becomes like soft scented air in the wind. It expands, and thereby any pain or tightness or tension gets relieved. And I go to the buttocks, and every time I sit down to meditate, I can feel the pressure of the weight of the body transferred through the buttocks onto the mat, the sitting mat. But today it's well spread out. It's not a tight feeling, it's just a feeling of pressure which is already comfortable enough. It will soon disappear. Any feelings in the body which are constant, which don't get worse or less, they soon disappear. The brain is very clever. Anything which is dangerous, it will pick up straight away. Anything which is safe will disappear from the consciousness. And I've noticed I've relaxed my body from my waist down to the toes. It feels really good. It feels pleasant. I don't do this because I have to. I do this because I like to. That's the key for relaxation. And then from my buttocks I go to my waist. I always find that just getting a good position for your waist is so vital to get into calm, peaceful meditation. So I just mess around with my waist, stretching my back until I find the most comfortable posture. A comfort which I can maintain for about half an hour. Some people like to lean back, but personally I just like to keep my back straight as I can. It feels more comfortable, more strong. Then I go to my waist again, and this time relax my body from inside. Because I'm a monk, don't eat anything in the afternoon or evening. I like just checking my feelings in my body inside, going up my digestive tract. And as my awareness goes upwards through the torso, as it goes upwards, I can feel today, because I've been very, very busy, I can feel some of the tightness in my belly. So I'm just being kind to it now, wishing my belly to be happy and well. Just like a dear old friend of yours comes up to you and say, I really hope you feel happy and at peace. Those wishes, especially to oneself, really work. you're being kind to oneself. And as you're being kind to oneself, I notice, and I'm always honest with you, except when I'm telling a funny story, but I admit it afterwards. But right now I'm really honest. My stomach and the intestines have really relaxed, simply because I've been paying attention to them and being kind. And that kindness really works. And I go up further in my body till I get to my stomach. When I'm at my stomach, I have, first of all, some gratitude to it. Like a thank you. Thank you for being a source of energy, like a fuel tank to me for so many years. And that gratitude, that kindness, really makes everything relax surprisingly well. When you practice like this, you learn how to relax every part of your body, to bring it to a state of ease. And when it does, it feels so pleasant. You don't need any drugs or even any massage. You just need to be kind and aware. The mindfulness gives you feedback. The feedback is where you learn what works for you and what doesn't. You become a skilled relaxation expert of your own body. And as I go further up to my stomach to my lungs to my heart, I kind of know where those are. But some of the other organs, especially which I can locate towards my back, if I find anything there which doesn't seem to be normal, I just put attention to that part. It gives so much kindness. I know how to relax those organs as well. And for those of you female here, I know I've just done so much counseling for people who suffered from breast cancers. If that's you, or you're afraid of them, please put attention to that part of your body. Know how they feel, and relax them to the max with kindness. It's amazing just what you can do in a simple meditation like this, which can have a huge effect on your body to positive ends. So I'm relaxing the whole upper body now. And from the waist to the shoulders. When I get to my shoulders, I kind of enjoy relaxing that part. I always find some tension there. So what I do, what works for me, you may try it if you wish, I scrunch up my shoulders even more. I make them really tight. The tightest I can make them, and then let go. And I love teaching that because it's also showing you what letting go means. You take away that tightness, that control, which made them tense in the first place. And I let them go. The muscles feel really relaxed and at ease. If I didn't do that, sometimes they may be uncomfortable to begin with, but they get even more uncomfortable later on. And they spoil the relaxation. Go down my shoulder blades, down to my arms. Sweep this kindfulness down my upper arms, past my elbows, down the forearms, past the wrists, to my hands. And always a strange thing happens with my hands. When I ask them, how are you? The usual answer is, they're not relaxed. Because I haven't been paying any attention to them. So now I'm going to move them, attach them, reposition them. And I found out this little posture which I've been using for years. The right hand over the left hand, thumb slightly touching. Now it feels really, really nice. And when my arms and hands are beautifully relaxed, I say beautifully because there's a delight there which I suggest you notice and focus your attention on. The delightful feeling of relaxation is something which brings you a great sense of peace. Not many people can relax, they haven't learned how. Something for free which will create good health for you. And then I go up my neck to my head. At this point I notice one weakness which I have is that if my head is too far forward or too far back, too far to the left or right, it creates a pain in my neck. So I always tend to balance my head on top of my neck. And for this evening, because jet lag tired, I move my head slightly backwards. And that helps prevent any sleepiness. It's not unpleasant. It's just almost a feeling of strength. And then I make sure, lastly, I relax the muscles around the eyes and the mouth, so they're not tense. And everything in my body which has caused me a problem in the past is all relaxed and at ease. It's like I'm sitting in this comfortable abiding, where I can't feel any tightness or pressure in my body at all. Just the breath coming in and out as it wills, not as I want. And as I mentioned earlier, when the body is at ease, it can disappear. But before it disappears with all of my awareness, I just notice how peaceful my body feels right now. Because it's not held tightly, because it's not forced, because it's relaxed. That's why I can hold this peace for as long as it wants. And I notice what I'm aware of, which is peace. We've talked about peace. We've discussed peace, philosophized it, and now we're experiencing it. What does peace feel like? It takes a while to get to encompass it and really be into it. Number one, it's very healthy. Number two, therapeutic. It's so peaceful. It's obvious, peace is peaceful. But it's beautiful. Can you notice beautiful peace? If you can, soon it will go deeper from peace into stillness, a deepening of peace, till hardly anything moves, which means nothing disturbs you. Like you're in this very peaceful moment, just being still. And this is where meditation really starts. Nothing to disturb you. Just in this moment, peacefully being with whatever this body does. I will now be quiet for a couple of minutes. if you can. If it happens easily, just notice the mind at peace, being so delightful, a natural happiness of deep relaxation. If you've done breath meditation before, the breath just comes to you. You don't search for it at all. Just all that's left in the mind. Beautiful, delightful, relaxed breath. Almost like listening to music in your mind. So pleasant. I don't mind going over time. Towards the end of this meditation, how do you feel, honestly? How's the body and the mind? To me it feels great, beautiful. One of the best things I ever did was learn this. In a minute or two, I will make the gong chime. I don't like hitting it, it's too coarse. Let the sound of the gong come with you out of meditation and guide you to take much of that peace out here into this world. Thank you. I say thank you for giving me the opportunity to meditate while I was talking, to experience that peace. So if you'd like to make yourself comfortable, however that may be,